hater, but all haters. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters make me famous. Haters.
Call it my battleground. I'm on that center stage where suckers be talking that, but not to my face.
Money in the pocket, shine from my shoes. Riding in the front seat, brother, ain't you heard the news? I got money in the pocket. I do.
Good morning, everybody. I bet you guys like that lip singing, didn't you? Bet you guys like that lip singing. Just a little Lady Gaga going on in the background. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have each and every single one of you tuning in. I hit the wrong damn volume button, which means they were probably hearing me in the other room. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Cap Nation Live, Saturday Game Day Edition. We're here. We're proud. I was saying, it is flipping hot in this filming room today. It's either all these TVs, this big Vibe Interactive board, the barbershop pole, the computers, or is it my personal place heating up? 3-0 yesterday kind of gets a little toasty in the room, if you know what I mean. But I do have an all-important appointment this morning with the boat dealership. Got to go deliver the check courtesy of Bet Online from last week's big parlay. Omar's monster day yesterday was a pretty damn good day yesterday. I can't complain. I definitely can't complain, that's for sure. Premium plays, near sweep, 2-1. Bryant, the only one letting us down for a sweep. We'll take the 2-1. Personal plays, 3-0. Game of the week, I'm going to grade it as a push, even though I know most people got the win yesterday. It doesn't matter if you pushed or if you got the win. I'm going to give it to everybody that was on my game of the week last week. You're going to get it next week absolutely free. I did give out Drake laying 9. I know it went to 8.5 like instantly as soon as they posted it for me. But it's okay. We'll grade it as a push. Don't care if you guys won. Fantastic. Next one's on me. Kamal says, damn, I bet I gave out guaranteed Saturday the max fight pick, personal play. I gave out everything when you guys couldn't hear me. If you guys could read my lips, I also said no new taxes. I said a whole lot of other things with read my lips. But if you guys don't know what it meant or what I said, then give me 1 second, folks. Some people have technical difficulties. Give me 1 second, folks. 1 quick second. Guaranteed Saturday, the cutoff time is early this week. You have to be signed up by noon Eastern time is the cutoff for this weekend's guaranteed Saturday play. So, if you want to be on board that one, it goes early. It definitely goes early. See the small box with 4 windows inside it, located right next to your username. Remember, if you're trying to access and you have multiple packages, you need to turn your phone sideways, scroll down, look for your username, most important. Click the small little box that's got 4 little windows inside it. Click that little box, then scroll down. Alrighty, so here's what we're going to do. North Ender, what's going on? Here's what we're going to do today. We are going to do the speedy version of Cap Nation Live this morning because I do have to leave. I do apologize. I'm going to attempt to go live later today, but I can't promise you anything. All right, I'm going to attempt to go live later on this afternoon. If I'm able to go live, just check my Twitter. I'll post on Twitter and the YouTube community page, giving about a half hour's notice. But I can't promise anything on the extra live show. There will be a members-only video later today. All right, members-only video later today, not in the morning. But we do have the speedy version of this one because I do have to get going here in a little bit, unfortunately. So I do apologize for that one. Thomas G says, on today's show, how to access your account. Right? Exactly. The best way you can look at it. I like that, Thomas. Lars and Thomas start drinking again. So yesterday, we kind of had a thing yesterday. Anthony, I am picking up the boat this morning. I have an appointment in an hour and a half from now, so I only got a little while longer that I'll be able to be live. But taking a look at yesterday's recap real quick, I'll definitely post a picture of the boat as soon as I get it. That's 100% fact. Recap of yesterday, personal plays: UC Irvine winner, Missouri State lane 5 blowout winner, Louisiana Lafayette plus the 2-dog outright winner for everybody. Game of the week was on Drake. I gave it out at 9. It literally instantly went to 8.5 as soon as they posted it. Technically, I'm going to grade it as a push, even though I know 99.9% of you won that game. I mean, hell, I don't know how many people texted me saying that you won the game, but it doesn't matter. We're going to grade it as a push. That way, everybody that was on it, that supports me, you guys get next week's free. Premium plays, 2-1. We dropped Bryant laying the 6. Matt, thanks. Appreciate that, brother. We dropped Bryant laying the 6. Free play for the live chat, unfortunately. We dropped that one. Purdue +1. Cha-ching, baby. Winner, winner, winner. Jazz and the Heat over 217. Winner, winner, winner. Alex with the brooms. Damn straight, baby. We swept the board yesterday. Renault says top of the morning. We went in hard and got their ass good yesterday. You sly fox, Kyle. I love it. I love it. Angel, welcome on the combo package. Remember, if you can't see Guaranteed Saturday or one of the other packages because you have the combo package, I promise it's there. You have to turn your phone sideways. All right, make sure your screen is not locked, and then make sure you turn your phone sideways, and then scroll down. Look for your username, and then click the small little box that's got 4 windows in it. Ken, are the UFC picks out? Yes, UFC has been out since last night. UFC has been out since last night. And the Max Fight Pick. If you're on the Max Fight Pick, then the Max Fight Pick is in your account as well. Joseph, if you're watching, my brother, my thoughts and prayers are still with you and your family. I know you're going through a tough time with your daughter, so thoughts and prayers for you and your family and your daughter as well. Daily free play video is out as well. Don't forget, UFC tonight, guys, 6 p.m. I'll tell you one thing. I seen the card after it got posted last night, and I said, ooh, this is money. The card is absolutely money. So if you're not on the UFC today, you are going to flat out be missing out. Shane, do I like Duke today? I do, but I don't know if I like him laying the 5 or 5.5, whatever it is. I think they definitely have a tough matchup. All right, so here's what I want to do, because I don't have very long, and I know how the barbershop could last hours upon hours, and that's part of my favorite part about the barbershop is that we can go absolutely hours and talk about literally nothing and have a great time. So, what we're going to do, we're going to jump into a couple game day breakdowns, put you guys on something fun today. Very nice, Brandon. My brother from another mother, Brandon, what's going on? Glad to see you still tuning in. So we're gonna dive around. I've got a couple pre-selected games for us to take a look at this morning. All right, couple pre-selected games. I am going to take a very big attempt, and I'm gonna attempt to go live. I do have to come back to the office. All right. Thomas G says SPR us. I'll never give you both sides of the game. I'll never give you both sides of the game, so I can't SPR you. That's the truth. Alrighty. So, we're going to take a look at that Syracuse and Georgia Tech game. I think we got a lot of we got a lot of quality early games. Michigan and Indiana, Texas Tech, Tennessee and Auburn, Syracuse and Georgia Tech, Georgetown and DePaul, very nice. The South Alabama for the YouTube members. Yeah, that one was tough. Plus 2.5. They lose by 3. Fast Ready is the barbershop poll spinning. It's lit. It'll be spinning when we put out a free play on the board. That's a fact. A lot of early games. South Carolina going down at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Remember, guaranteed Saturday, you have to be signed up by noon Eastern time. So you have 2 hours and 23 minutes. Alex, I'll be sending out my plays when I'm off the live show today. Normally, I send them out earlier on the weekends. Today, I'm running a few minutes behind with them. I didn't want to rush them, especially after coming off a 3-0. I know everybody's excited for them, but I want to make sure that what I put out is perfect. And there was a couple lines that I wanted to make sure that are perfect before I put them out. Saw what time is the members video day? Later on this afternoon will be the members video for Cap Nation family members. So no specific time on it, but it'll be after I get back from my appointment. That takes place in an hour and 20 minutes. So first one, Syracuse, Georgia Tech. That's what we're going to jump into. So I'm logging into everything for us. That way we can get this ball rolling. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Tots has got to be on Georgia Tech. Can't see Syracuse winning any of their remaining 3 games. We're going to find out. We're going to break down this game. Somewhere along the lines, I've got the stats ready. There we go. I figured I was going to be running low on time today. So I figured I'd make sure that it was action-packed. Who dat? Bob in the house. Oh, my Lord, my brother from another mother. What's going on, Bobby? It's definitely been a while. I hope you and the missus are doing fine. Hope you guys are doing great. All right, so jumping into this one, first of all, the good old Syracuse Orange, 13-7 on the year, coming off their 14-point beatdown of Duke. Everybody said they couldn't do it. Duke, that is, and they got the job done. Before that, Syracuse, winners of 3 straight before their loss to Duke. They've won 3 out of their last 4, beating Notre Dame, Boston College, and NC State. They get Georgia Tech today. They get North Carolina on Monday. They get Clemson to end the season on Wednesday. Terrace Kitchen says, premium's looking like the brooms are coming out today. Cha-ching, baby, they are. We broke out the brooms 2 days ago for premiums. We broke out the broom yesterday for mine. I think we're breaking out the brooms for them all today. Georgia Tech, the Yellow Jackets guys, 12-8, winners of 3 straight, beating Pittsburgh, Miami, Virginia Tech. Here they are at home. They get Syracuse today, but they get that monster look ahead. They're in that look ahead situation. They get Duke on Tuesday, baby. Taking a look at the numbers side by side before that, the odds on this one. Georgia Tech laying 4.5 minus $1.15. Syracuse plus 4.5 minus 105, which means you can get the Orange at plus 5 minus $1.15, which would be the same juice as Georgia Tech. When you take a look, the total on this one, over and under 144 points. First half numbers, Georgia Tech laying 2.5. And an over and under of 68 in the first half. That good side-by-side comparison, first of all. Syracuse definitely has the better offense based on adjusted efficiencies out of the ACC than their opponent today. Syracuse 7-6 in conference play. Georgia Tech just one up better than that, 8-6 in conference play. Jeff Estes Tech is a winner. Taking a look at the side-by-side comparison, Syracuse the better as far as rated offense goes. But remember, what happens on paper doesn't necessarily mean it's going to transfer onto the court. Take a look at the numbers, because the numbers can be misguiding at times, and sometimes you got to be able to read between the lines when you're looking at shit. All right, Syracuse, 51% from the field, 35% conversion from three-point range, quality number. Still a few digits off of Georgia Tech. They're hitting 50% of all their two-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk. They're in a very efficient offense, believe it or not. For a fast-paced team that averages 16.1 seconds on average per possession, they're definitely a quality shooting team for as fast as they play. They knock down 81% from the charity stripe. They're the number 1 free throw shooting team there in the ACC. Overall, they're the 11th best free throw shooting team in the entire country. Take a look at Georgia Tech on offense, guys. They have the 6th rated offense. The reason why their offense is not rated higher in the ACC, because they can't rebound offensively to save their life. At a rate of 18.7%, offensive rebounds is what they're able to nab for themselves at an extremely low rate. Just for record, the Division I average is 28%. Now, Syracuse on defense gives up 35% offensive rebounds to opposing teams. It's one of their defensive liabilities. Taking a look at the rest of Georgia Tech, excellent shooting team. A little bit slower on average than Syracuse, but still a little on the faster side. 17.6 seconds on average per possession. They shooting 55%. from the field, 37% from three-point range, 54.6% conversion of all their two-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk. And they're a 73.6% free throw shooting team. Joseph says, "Morning, boys. I'm late to the party this morning. Put a little sprinkle on the under in the Q's game before I fell asleep last night." Hopefully that's where Kyle's at. As far as the total, we'll go over that here in a second. Two-foul participation. Both teams major liability with the two-foul participation. Georgia Tech participates 68% of the time, 67% for Syracuse as well with these super fast-paced teams. Joseph, I'm going to say right off the bat, I don't know if I could live with an under bet on this one. Over and under as of right now is at 144. I think this one will definitely have the opportunity to go over and go over, at will. I don't think that it's going to be like a monster blowout where there's 160 points, and 5 minutes left. You're wishing that you bet the over. I think it has the capability to go over. I think they have the line priced accordingly based on the two-foul participation for both of these teams, which is extremely high. Syracuse will definitely have the height advantage, nearly 2 full inches. They're going to be the much bigger team between both. But you have to take a look at the defenses. And again, sometimes when you're taking a look at, the defensive numbers, not everything is always, what it's cracked up to be. Because you can take a look at the ranking and see Georgia Tech has the 3rd best defense based on adjusted efficiencies in the ACC, but they're giving up 37% to three-point shooting, 51% conversion of all the two-point plays, every jump shot, layup, and dunk. They're giving up a lot of, high percentages in certain categories. Well, why are they rated 3rd? Their turnover rate on defense is number 1 in the ACC, gives them a big boost in this category. They're turning over the ball or creating turnovers when they're on defense at a rate of 23.2%, number 1 in the ACC. Number 1 at stealing the ball from the opponent in the ACC. Their defensive stats at creating turnovers is huge. However, they can't stop an offensive rebound to save their life. They give up 51% shooting to two-point plays. 37% of their opponent's three-point shots are dropping, and 52.4% overall shooting. In Syracuse's defense as well, they give up some big numbers. 49.5% shooting overall, 32% to three-point shooters, 50% of all the two-point plays. As far as this one goes, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I know they have already played a lot of conference games. They've got 13 games for the Orange and 14 games for the Yellow Jackets under their belt. In this game, I know it's going to be a tough battle. I think it's going to be closer than a lot of people think. I think Georgia Tech will have enough to get the job done when it's all said and done. When it's all said and done, I think Georgia Tech will get it done on the money line. But that +5 minus $1.15 is kind of juicy to me. Maybe I'm seeing something completely ass backwards in this one and I'm not seeing it correctly. But if I had to do anything in this early matchup here, I would definitely take the +5 in this situation. I don't necessarily think that they get the job done and win on, the money line, Syracuse, that is. But the +5 is attractive. But where I think the play is going to be is that first half over of 68. I think it goes over. I don't think it goes over by a country mile. I think they get to 73 or 74 in the first half, which will allow them to give a chance for the full game to go over with a solid second half. But again, Syracuse plus the 5 for the full game, and then the first half over 68 I do like. The first half over 68 I do like. Just so you guys know. I bet with the go, it was Drake yesterday. I gave it out at 9. It dropped to 8.5 literally as they were posting it. I know most people won, so if they were on it, I don't care. They're getting next week's free on the house regardless. Just me being me, giving back to the people that support me. Fast Fred, do you think Boheim going to get his panties in a bunch? That's very likely. That is very likely. It could be a possibility today. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 quick second here. Almost done. Just sending replying to an email real quick. All right. Yeah, Matt. Just leans on the Georgia Tech game. K-Dig says make it official. I don't have any free plays on that one. I'm just breaking down that game. That's just a straight breakdown for us. All right, taking a look. Taking a look at another one. We're going to take a look at Navy and Loyola of Maryland coming up next. Good old midshipman. I'm going to try and get through 3 of these, or excuse me, 2 more of these at least in the next 12 to 15 minutes. I bet with the goat is McGill still under the bus or under the bridge looking for spare change. Yes. Yes. Could be under the in the middle of that driver's seat too, underneath the driver's seat of the bus too. Doing whatever he needs to do for a 40 spot right there. All right, so the Navy breakdown coming up next for everybody. Another little early action game. Give me 1 second, folks. Just popping up the breakdown for the Navy. A lot of games on the board to cycle through today. Another little early action game for us. Little 6-digit game, 307-403 and 307-404. Fast Freddy says, Navy and the new boat are on Kyle's mind. Chris B. hitting the nail right on the head. Says he's not looking for spare change. He's getting spare change for services rendered. Poor Miguel. Poor Miguel. Andre wants to know how Thomas and Lars are doing. There's Lars. Good morning, Lars. Wants to know how everybody's, the other individuals, Thomas and Lars, are doing after the little drink off yesterday. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, so the Navy game, 6-digit game. Added game, extra game, wherever you need to look for it, it's going to be there. It is a noon Eastern time game. Navy coming in +1. Plus money for the midshipmen. The midshipmen +1. Interesting number for the 13-2 team out of the Patriot League, going to be facing off against Loyola of Maryland, coming in 4-8 on the year. They're 4-8 on the year, 4-8 in conference play. They did just come off a big win over American, 60-49. Navy hasn't lost since they lost to Army on January 24th. Damn Army. Taking a look at the side-by-side comparison on this one. By the way, the total set on this one, over and under 133 points. Taking a look at the side-by-side comparison. Navy, believe it or not the best shooting team, but they get the job done consistently. They hit 48.5% from the field, 32.8% conversion of all their three-point plays, 48.1% of all their two-point plays. They are a quality free throw shooting team at 73.4%. They don't play the game of participating in the two-foul participation. That you won't have to worry about. When you take a look at Loyola of Maryland, guys, 49.7% conversion from the field. This team couldn't make a three if you gave them a 12-foot wide bucket. All right, 28.6% conversion. They couldn't make a free throw if you made it 5 feet closer and you dropped the bucket down about 4 feet. Converting less than 60% at 59.6%. They do convert at a rate of 52.4% conversion of all their two-point plays. Every jump shot, layup, and dunk. That's the one thing that on offense that they do exceptionally well. Now, Navy, the number one team in the Patriot League at getting offensive rebounds at a rate of 34.7%. 55th best in the entire country. Height advantage, they're going to be the smaller team on average by about 1.25 inches on average per player. Against Loyola of Maryland, Navy will be the smaller team. Navy, not a big relier on that three ball. 25% of the total points will be scored from out deep. As far as this one goes, you take a look at the defenses, and you've got the number 2 versus the number 3 defense, edge to Navy. Navy, the number 1 team at creating turnovers in the Patriot League at a clip of 21.2%. Also, the number 1 team at limiting offensive rebounds at 21.4%, nabbing those defensive rebounds at a rate of 78.6%. Massive number there. Number 1 in their conference at creating steals when they're on defense. Their defense is second to none in the Patriot League. Actually, second to one, technically, in the Patriot League. And it's not Loyola of Maryland, who does have a quality defense, holding teams to 47% shooting, 34% conversion from out deep, 45% conversion of all their two-point plays. As far as the defenses go, I put them side by side, and I can say the defenses are comparable. When you compare the offense, I give the edge to Navy. Yes, they are on the road. Yes, they're playing in Loyola's backcourt, but it's Baltimore, Maryland. It's not very far up there from Annapolis. It's not like it's like they traveled across the country today. They're going to be playing the Ritz Arena, holds 2,100 screaming Greyhound fans. It shouldn't be any home court advantage here. As far as this one goes, giving us a point for Navy, a team that just keeps finding a way to win. They've lost 2 games all season long. There should be no reason why they lose today. They should be favored, in my opinion. The books want to give us +1. I'm going to take it. Let's put that sucker up on the board. Navy +1. If they're going to give it to me, I'm going to take it. All right. First of all, board did a little reset yesterday, so need to swap some things around here and get things situated and fixed for us. Got the poll is spinning, and remember, if the poll is spinning, we're winning. All right. If the poll is spinning, we're winning. It's just how it rolls around here at Cap Nation. All right, if the poll is spinning, we're winning. Get this date changed to the 27th. Bada bing, bada boom. Actually, looks better to me. Looks better to me. Looks better to me like that. Nothing little about the Navy name right there. Robert Beeman, you got Navy at lane 1. That's where the line should be. BetOnline's got it at +1 this morning. Joseph, probably not this morning. It is going to be a very short show this morning, but I'm going to attempt to go live a little bit later. Jolly Green Records, what do I think about Mercer on the road today? -5. To be honest, I didn't spend much time taking a look at that game. There's a lot of games on the board today. So when you have a day like today, when there's umpteen games on the board, you got to kind of be selective at what you're looking at. Okay, you got to be kind of selective at what you're looking at and take advantage of what's out there and try to minimize what's out there and scale it down. You can't break down every single game on the board. If you are, you're not probably spending enough time on the games. So I took a quick glance at it, but I didn't take a big look at it. Navy's still +1 at BetOnline. It pays to bet with the best book out there, and that is BetOnline. Joseph, definitely some good-looking games out there today. That is for sure. That is for sure. K-Diggs says also like Navy first half. Navy should push them around today, in my opinion. All right. So, we're going to take a look at one more this morning. Going to take a look at one more this morning for you guys. We're going to take a look at that Marquette and UConn game. Yo, Schmig, welcome to the family, brother. Welcome to the family. You, sir, will have access to the members-only video that will be posted later on today. If you want to be a part and get exclusive access to our members-only video later today, you need to join the family, join the nation. Just like Yo Schmig. Everybody welcome Yo Schmig, who's been here for forever, to the Cap Nation family. Glad to have you with us, brother. Glad to have you with us. Welcome to Air Fryer Nation. Speaking of Air Fryer Nation, if you've got the Cap Nation Brinks truck, back it up, baby. Air Fryer Nation, let's see them spam the chat. If you are in green, spam it, baby. Let's see it while I get this next breakdown going between Marquette and UConn. Remember, Marquette's the one that put the dagger in our hearts the other day. I don't even want to talk about them, but this is, something that's painful to me. So, sometimes you got to get over your fears. And all I want to do is just say, well, fuck Marquette. All right, in my personal opinion. But that's only because they put the dagger in a game of the year the other day, shooting lights out, shooting like they've never shot before this season, and shooting like absolute crazy. Can they do it again? Can they do it again against Connecticut? We're going to find out. We're going to break down that game that goes down at 2:30 Eastern time. It'll be televised on Fox. I think it'll be a good game, in my opinion. Personally, non-betting aside, I hope Marquette gets their teeth kicked in today and they can't recover. I might still be a little bitter from earlier in the week. Okay, I am bitter. Because I haven't made all that money back up yet, but we're getting close. After 3-0 premium plays and 2-1, and then 3-0 on my personal plays yesterday, and I did win on Drake, laying the 8.5. I'm very, very, very close to getting it all back, and I will have it all back before today is done. That's a fact. Marquette coming in +7 on the road against UConn, laying 7, over and under 133.5 in this game. First half numbers, Marquette +4, UConn laying the 4. Alex says, F Marquette as well. Hey, I agree right there with you. You know, taking a look at Marquette, the Golden Eagles guys out of Milwaukee. Good old Big East Conference play. These suckers are 6-10. They had a monster non-conference win against North Carolina. Dagger in the heart right there. I mean, a dagger. They didn't just put it in cleanly. They twisted and twisted and twisted when they pulled that sucker out of us. It was painful. Winners of 2 straight beating Butler. I don't even want to say it, but North Carolina. All right? I should be beeping me out every time I say the name Marquette. Every time I say Marquette, I think we'll just have to hit that beat button. The beat button. UConn, on the other hand, 11-6 on the year. 8-6 there in conference play in the Big East, coming off their big win over Georgetown, beating them 70-57. How are they going to handle against Marquette today? I'm a little delayed on that beep. But every time we say Marquette, we're going to have a beep. Lars says F North Carolina, right? Ronald says Sly Fox, we know you can do another great day again today. That's what you do. Damn straight, baby. Damn straight. Uno, what's the record for the max fight pick in 2021? I don't have that sitting in front of me. When you start comparing the side-by-side comparison of both of these teams, let's take a look at the offense. You've got the number 4 rated offense in the Big East. You've got UConn. And then you have the number 6 rated offense in the Big East. And that is Marquette. Man, I'm horrible with that beep, right? Marquette. Don't mind the beeps, but every time I say Marquette, we're going to be beeping Marquette out. I can't keep that up. There's just too much. But it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Somebody take the flippin' beat button away from me. All right? Marquette hitting 50.7% from the field. They did a lot better than that against North Carolina. I think they shot like 3,000%. 32.5% in conference play from three-point range. 51.8% conversion of all their two-point plays. And a 74% free throw shooting team. All I remember out of Marquette is just the sound of the net. Perfect shot after perfect. Swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. It's like a nightmare. Robert, welcome to the family, sir. Everybody give Robert a big warm welcome to the Cap Nation family. Glad to have you on board with us. You, sir, will have access to the exclusive members-only video today that is available for Cap Nation family members only. So if you don't have the $14.99 membership, you will be shit out of luck today and wanting to upgrade. Derek Miller says, UConn needs this game. North Carolina was not prepared. Sloppy basketball by North Carolina. UConn is going to take it to their ass. UConn definitely needs it. When you take a look at the good old Huskies, Dan Hurley and the Huskies guys, and you take a look at what they've been doing lately, 48.2% conversion from the field, 34% from three-point range. They struggle to convert their two-point plays at a rate of 46.7% in conference play, 70.4% conversion from the charity stripe. Two-foul participation, UConn 10%, Marquette 20%. When you're taking a look at this one, the side-by-side comparison, you know, you got to take a look at the defense. No doubt about it, UConn has the number 1 rated defense in the Big East, holding teams to 47% shooting overall, under 32% from three-point range, 47% conversion of all their two-point shots, every jump shot, layup, and dunk. I don't even want to say this because I hate to say this. Height advantage, no height advantage whatsoever. I don't even want to say this, but as far as this one goes, But as far as this one goes, the number on it at Marquette +7, total over and under 133.5. Now, UConn's defense is going to have to play lights out. Now, first of all, I think the total's spot on. I have nothing on the total. I think the total is a very sharp number. What did I miss in the comment section? Let me see real quick. Chair's Kitchen, how do you retrieve it this week? You just log into your account, brother. Log in and you have access to it. As far as this one goes, Marquette +7, they're playing great, guys. They played lights out against North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina came out playing sloppy, but they got their asses handed to them, morally beat down by Marquette. When you've got a team that starts to click and starts to roll, they had a big win over Butler. They beat them by 16 points, 13-point victory over North Carolina. They've already played. They got beat down by 11 on their own home court, from Connecticut earlier in the year, January 5th. I think this will be another opportunity for Marquette tonight, get a nice little get back. UConn, they've won their last game. They beat Georgetown. They beat them by 13. They did lose to Villanova by 8 on the road. A lot of their losses were on the road, although they have suffered 3 home losses. They lost to Creighton at home, St. John's by 4 at home, and Seton Hall by 7 at home. Joseph, a.k.a. Joe Dirt, everybody. The one that we were saying the prayers for yesterday and this morning is Joe Dirt. Joseph, thoughts and prayers, brother. If you need anything, please let me know. Thoughts and prayers with you and your daughter and your family, rest of your family. Thank you, Joe. Joe Free, I appreciate that as well. But yes, thoughts and prayers, Brother Joseph. Aaron Wolfsburg up 1-0. Very nice. We need that goal right there. But as far as this one goes, I'm going to be stupid and crazy, and I'm going to say the 7 is too much to give Marquette today. The way Marquette shot earlier in the week, lights out. Shooting lights out. They converted 62.5% of all their 2-point plays. They converted 37.5% from out deep. They shot 80% from the free throw line. Their game against Butler, they converted 55% of all their 2-point plays. Struggled from out deep at a rate of 28%. Knocked down 89% of their free throw attempts. They went 24-27 in their game against Butler. Gary, I hope you're really picking winners today. I pick winners every day, baby. 3-0 yesterday on my personal plays. As far as this one goes, I do like Marquette plus the 7. They might have cost me a lot of money earlier in the week, but I'm going to get a little bit back today. Now, this is not a big play. This is a small free play. There's the disclaimer right there. So if anybody comes in and says Marquette fucked him up, I'm going to say, fuck you right back. But I know you guys are going to bet responsibly on this one. This is a smaller free play, all right? The poll is spinning, so you guys know it. We're winning. Holy shit, that chicken scratch. And yes, the line currently still sitting at plus 7 minus $1.10. Right there. Put it up on the board. Put it up on the board. The wheel is spinning. a.k.a. the poll. Yeah, Derek, I know. I know they know the team. I know they beat them by 11 on their own home court. Nice little revenge game for Marquette, regardless of them knowing them. UConn needs this game. Marquette played a nice little spoiler role. And Marquette coming to play today, in my opinion. That's why it's a small play. I think there's still some risk involved. I can't knock UConn. UConn is a quality program. Connecticut has made us some good money so far this year. And off and on, we've timed them right more times than not. I generally don't fade UConn. But Marquette has been balling. And I like what I saw the last couple games with Marquette. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Actually, I'll finish sending this email to this douchebag a little bit later. No clue what the hell. Anyways, Marquette, small. Flash that board one more time for you guys. Navy plus the 1 is the bigger one of the two. All right, folks, so here's the plan for the rest of the day. Here's the plan for the rest of the day. I'm going to be out of the office for a few hours. Got to go pick up that new boat. I will be back in the office. Unfortunately, not going to the lake. But I'll be back in the office. I don't know, but we gave him the boat. He's gone. See you later, buddy. We'll flush him right down the shitter. All right, so those are what I have for you guys today. My personal plays, if you're on them, they'll be out in about 30. I'll probably be sending them while I'm on the road here shortly. But don't worry, you won't miss anything for my personal plays. Now, if you're on premium plays, they're already posted. Guaranteed Saturday, it's already posted. Guys, if you're going to purchase Guaranteed Saturday, it's $150. Comes with a guarantee. But keep in mind that combo package is $300. You get a week of premium plays. You get a week of my personal plays. You get Guaranteed Saturday today, which costs $150. You also get the Max Fight pick, which is later today. And you also get the Sunday Guarantee play tomorrow. So don't miss out on that one, all right? Don't miss out on that. Jolly Green Records, if I don't have time to break down the games for you guys, the rest of the games, unfortunately, I do have to run this morning. But I'm going to attempt to go live later today. Loyalty, yes, of course, I'll be sending out my personal plays. My clients never sacrifice. You guys always come first. Plays will be out. They're just not ready yet, but they'll be out. I will definitely post up a couple pictures of the new boat for everybody. And this is what happens when you bet with Cap Nation. You pay cash. Well, cashier's checks for boats, folks. No financing needed. No financing needed. Courtesy of BetOnline. Thank you, Dave and everybody at BetOnline, for paying me fast 26 minutes to get me the cash. Well, the Bitcoin. All right, folks, I am out. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. If for some reason I don't see you guys live, there will be a members-only video later on this afternoon. all right, for this evening. Leo, is hockey posted? I don't know. I don't do the hockey. I don't pick the hockey plays, and I don't do any of the posting on the website. So, but I would imagine that will be out shortly. So, good luck, everybody. Please wager responsibly. Don't do anything stupid. And I'm going to attempt to go live later, and if I get an opportunity, I'll see you guys live a little bit later. If not, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern time for a big show. 2 shows tomorrow. Regular and then members only live show tomorrow. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys all hopefully later today. Good luck.